Hi, Sunshine Kids. I was going to do a project with you today, so I'm glad you're here watching this video. We're going to make some little dinosaurs, and they can even be kind of dragons. You can make a whole dinosaur family. You can get really creative, different colors, different sizes. So what you need, and it might take you a couple days to collect your materials, and that's okay. So you can watch this now, and then you can always make them later. But what you need is at least one tube. So I'm using toilet paper tubes after the toilet paper roll is gone, but you can use a paper towel tube, which is longer, or you can cut that in half, or you could try and make a big one as well. So that works too. So you need at least one tube. Then you need colored paper. So you can use construction paper, colored paper, any color you have works. You need some glue. So some of you, I know a lot of you have glue sticks. I have some white glue. You need some colors. So I brought my set of markers. And then scissors. You need a pair of scissors. And then you should be all set to make a dinosaur. So if you follow along, I'll show you how I do it. And then I'm hoping you'll send me a picture after you make one so I can see. So I do a really good trick. So I hold my paper up the long way, up and down, and then I'm going to fold it in half, up and down. So I get my edges lined up on this side. Sometimes if you lay it down, then it works better. And then you make that nice crease really tight. Sometimes I use my nails to make it really nice and sharp and tight. And then if you bend it back the other way and crease it again, you can hear it. Then it makes a really good line. So you see, then you know right on that line. So you can cut that line to get your paper in half, or I do a trick where I can just then rip it, because if you make it really nice and tight, then it'll just kind of rips in half, which I think sometimes is quick. So that's my trick I like to use. So now I've got my nice tall paper, but it's just half of a piece of paper, and my tube. So we need to get our paper on our tube. We'll use our glue. Can you hear my dog barking? That's my dog. So we're going to use our glue all over on one side of the paper, okay? So if you have your glue stick ready, you just start squeezing and rubbing and squishing and just get some, don't need too much, just some nice little squiggles all down one side. Get all to the edges, so I'll show you. So there you go. See my glue? Now your tube is going to go right in the middle. Right in the middle. And then the trick is going to be to fold it in half and try and get your edges to line up. So see, I'm getting my two sides, get them to line up. And luckily with glue, it's kind of slippery at first, so you can kind of slip and slide it into place. And then start pinching. So I'm going to rub it all over to get it stuck on. All right, now so you see I'm making a blue dinosaur. Kind of fun. This is my first dinosaur that we made. Stand him up here so you can see him. That's what we're doing. Okay, so once you get your tube, we're now going to work on giving him his tail. Like this. So there's a couple ways. What I did was I just grabbed one of my markers and I made some stairs so I knew where to cut his tail out. So I'm going to start down on the bottom and work up to the top of the tube. And it's really just doing some like stairs almost. So you go up and down, up and down. Just some spiky little steps and work your way to the top. You see my little zigzag? It's kind of like a little zigzag line. And if that feels tricky, you could just ask a grown-up to help you. I know your grown-ups are really good at writing, so they're a good option if that feels tricky. And then you're going to use your scissors and you're going to cut out your zigzag. So I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm just going to snip my little triangles out. So see, you can kind of snip each little step out. And again, you can get your grown-up to try and help you if you need. Starting to look like a dinosaur, isn't he? Okay, so now we're going to add in, he needs eyes, right? So this little guy, I made him with kind of sleeping eyes. Kind of looks like his eyes might be closed. But we can do any kind of eyes we want. So maybe I'll try different, and what color should we use? How about I try my dark green? Because I think it'll look nice on my blue. This time I'm going to put his eyes up and down. Last time I did like a little scoop down. This one I might try and see what it looks like to do a scoop up. And you see that? And then if you want, you can add eyelashes, which are just some fun little lines. Now he needs two eyes. We need one on each side. So now there he's got two eyes. And then we're going to add a smile. So I'm kind of on the front. A big smile. There he's got a big smile. What's really fun is adding some teeth. So maybe I'll try yellow. So to add the teeth, I just used little triangles on the smile. So I would just add baby triangles. You see? All the way down. And now he's got some funny little teeth. Do you think my dinosaur should have a nose? I bet he needs to breathe, so we probably should give him a nose. I almost forgot. I'm going to try purple. Maybe just a couple of dots for his nose. So he can breathe better. What do you think about that? You can do any kind of nose you want. I'm just going to give him some breathing holes there. All right. And now we're going to give him a little belly. So you just need to pick a color. I'm going to use my bright green, which is actually a highlighter. And I'm going to color in a circle on his tummy so he can have a little tummy. So first, I drew a shape. Wow, you fell down. I drew a shape that looks like a rainbow, and then I'm going to fill it in, and that's going to make up his belly. So then you can just color that on in. When you're making yours, if you're watching my video, sometimes you need to pause and stop it because it takes then some time to do your part. So you can pause me, work on yours, and then press play when you're ready for the next step. Sometimes I might be going a little faster than what you like. That's okay. All right, you want to see his belly? Bright green. You won't be able to hide very good with that bright green belly. Now's the fun part, is you're going to decorate your dinosaur. I like polka dots. So I was doing polka dots on my dinosaurs. But I would love to see if somebody has some fun ideas that they have to do. You could even glue if you have extra buttons, or you have extra art materials at home. You could glue some fun stuff on your dinosaur, on his tail, to make him more colorful, or just to make him more interesting. I was just going to do my dinosaur family with polka dots. So I'm starting with a purple polka dot. You can put them anywhere you want. How about we add a pink? And I'm putting dots on both sides. So you put one on, you flip them over and put another dot. Maybe we'll do green. And you might have more colors at your house. You might have a really big marker collection. And you know what? You don't have to use markers. You can use crayons, or I know we sent you all your own colored pencils. So those work really well. And then you have lots of choices. All right, he's getting colorful. Let's see if the yellow shows up. The colors don't kind of look the same on my screen. So I think we'll give them maybe one more. Which color should I do? We'll try lavender. Do you know light purple, lavender? Okay, I'm going to stop there so we can keep moving on our project. So there, he's got lots of spots. The last thing I'm going to give him is arms, so he can play with his friends. So you have that extra half of your paper, you can use that, or sometimes you have scraps. When I cut out his back, I end up with a little scrap. That works out really nice to just make easy little arms. On these, I just cut two little shapes that are straight on one end and round on the other. And then I drew on some little fingers. So that's all I did. So I just took a little scrap and I cut. And then I'm going to just cut around on the top, just so it's a little bit rounded. But you can do any shape you want. So that's going to be one hand. Now I need another. So I first cut a little rectangle, and then I'm just going to kind of round the top. So it makes a little bit there. And then I'm going to just draw his fingers. So I just put 3 lines, or 4, however many maybe fit. I think maybe 3 fit on mine. So see, 3 little lines on that one. Lines on that one. So now his hands might look like they have some little fingers. And now we'll need our glue again. You have your glue. We just need, so I have my fingers, but I'm going to put the glue on the back, so not with the fingers. We're going to flip it over and put the glue on just on the very end. So not the whole hand, because I'm going to have them stick out. So you just want glue on the end, on the top. So just on the top, not on the rounded fingers, those are there. On the back, on the top. And then watch. Whoop. I'm gonna stick his hand on right close to that colored belly we made. So you kind of pinch it. You can reach inside to kind of pinch it. Hold it. Let it stick. There it is. It's got his little arm. Now I'll glue the other one. So again, fingers are on there. We're going to flip it over and I'm going to put glue on the top, on the back. Okay. Oh, I dropped it. We're going to stick him on. Push him there. Maybe we should count to 10. Can you help me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're finished. There we go. So I have the beginning of my little dinosaur family. What do we think? I can't wait. I hope you guys will make some dinosaurs and send me a picture. You can send them to my email. I'd love to see if you can get creative, different colors, different patterns. Maybe somebody has something you can glue. You can cut out paper to glue on. You can use lots of different things. So whatever you find. But I hope you have fun. And then you can take your dinosaurs after you let them dry just for a little bit. You can take them around your house and you can play. You can put them with some of your other toys. You know, maybe use them with if you have a block area at home, that could be fun. You could make them a house. Lots of different options. Anyway, hope you have fun. I miss you all. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye.